What do you do when you're driving around on the highway on a big vacation, you have other vehicles in your crew? How do you communicate with the other vehicle? Do you fire them off a text message and hope that they don't crash into you or another vehicle while they're trying to read what you said to them? What I did to solve the problem both on the trail and on the highway is I went to Cabela's and bought myself a set of two-way radios, and they work great. So on the map here, we're going way out to a great big point.
You probably tap to the tennis one because there's no larger here.
Yeah, I've come to learn that we all just connect to everybody's towers, I think, because I've been able to connect to Bell and Telus, no problems. I mean, it doesn't give me full LTE, but it does give me a connection. That's all right, we got Starlink. We'll throw the dish up and get you connected. You're welcome. That's pretty cool that we can be way out here, and Emmy needs to do some work online this morning, and we've got Starlink, so we don't really need to worry about having a cell connection in these points. It's awesome. I'm gonna go walk the trail. Give me a sec. This trail's getting a little bit narrow, and that's the great thing about being out here in a 2 camper van convoy is I'm a little bit more capable than her, so you know, I'm gonna come out here and scout the trail to make sure she can get down it. And the trail gets a bit wobbly and narrow, and I'm just worried about her if we get super invested into this trail. So right here is where Emmy's out of luck. I would have no problems getting through this section. Emmy, on the other hand, that bump there cuts her right out of it. She won't be able to get any farther. I gotta back out of here. Backing out of here is gonna suck. What are these prints? It's like a hoof of some kind. They look bigger back there. I'm gonna try and turn around up here.
Sounds good.
The problem with these roads here is they're super narrow and there's a ditch on either side of it. Whoa. Easy, buddy, easy. Oh, this is gonna be hard. Like a 900-point turn. Right in the trees. Right in the tree. Good. Whoa. I'm good at these turns. Whoa. Uh-oh. This is where having the air locker gives me peace of mind out here. Well, we're good, my friends. We made it. But if you guys can see, this trail is really narrow and it's soft on either side. It's great peace of mind traveling with somebody. To know that if something were to happen to me down that trail, that I've got someone to, you know, at least keep me company even though her van can't get down here. It's insane how fast this stuff's moving through here. That's the fog rolling through. I've never seen anything like that before. That is flippin' cool. Something I've noticed about the East Coast is that you do not mess with the weather out here at all. The rain and the wind can come in with a vengeance and completely tear things right up. And today, this fog rolled in, and within seconds, we had no visibility on the trail out here at all. And this is where having communication with the vehicle in front of you or behind you via a radio is pretty awesome. Because if you get into a situation or you got something you want to warn behind you, like there's a bump in the trail or a tree down, it's great to have that kind of radio communication. Holy damn. Look at that. Going to these little small fishing villages are my absolute favorite part about my East Coast trip so far. These places are so adorable. This is insane. How is this even real? The East Coast has some next level beauty. Nuts. Even on a cloudy day. We're still adventuring in Cape Breton, Nova Scotia, just off the Cabot Trail. So if you look at the map out here and you're going to come do this trail, there's the main highway loop that goes all the way around. There's more to it than that. Get off there, go check out some of these smaller little communities, and you'll find little spots like this one. What a great place to make breakfast. The view from the side doors never gets old on your travels, whether you're in the backcountry or oceanside. Come on now. This is ridiculous. What do you want, buddy? He's like, Dad, there's some food here for me. Yes, there is, buddy. But Daddy's got to have some breakfast first. Oatmeal, go figure. I have a little bit of an oatmeal addiction lately. Look at that. Come on. It looks delicious. I made a lot of mistakes the last time I drove out here. I went too fast. I felt like I was on a bit of a time crunch to avoid the snow, but this time, I got all the time in the world to sit here and watch all the little weather systems roll in. This today for me was incredible. I've never seen anything like this before in my life. And now to put it on a time lapse and actually see it go this fast blew my mind. So right over there where all those clouds are rolling over the top of that mountain and coming down, that's where we were, where we seen all that mist and stuff coming across the trail. That looks so cool. Anyway, it's getting windy. We're gonna head on down the trail here. Ooh, it's windy. Oh, my flag's just going. Hold on. She's windy out today. Keys. So we're heading down the road to Meat Cove, as in meat, as in slice of steak meat. I've had a bunch of you guys telling me that we got to go down to Meat Cove, so that's where we're going. Meat Cove, where the pavement ends. As I edit this video, I always try to add the right music and create the right vibe so you guys feel what I felt that day out here. This whole day was magical. Every corner I went around was more epic views of things I've never seen before in my life. And experiences like weather or watching these lobster fishermen out there in the ocean working hard all day. There's times that we've seen up to like 100 boats on the ocean throughout an entire day. The lobster fishing out here is insane. No, I haven't tried any lobster yet. I'm not much of a seafood guy, but if the opportunity came up, yes, I would definitely take it. This place is pure magic. Look at this campground over here in Meat Cove. All these epic views are insane.
So pretty much the only thing over there is like campground and some little rental units. The party just opened in the summer.
I guess I should probably put this sticker up on my ceiling. Emmy brought this back from a place called Dildo, Newfoundland. Imagine living in that town. Tell everybody where you live. All right. There we go. Doing a little van repair. Our little cruisy bear chewed an extension cord the other day while I was inside the van. He's never done that. It was plugged into here. There was no power on it, thank goodness. But I've got to fix this bugger. I can't do anything, you know that? I cut myself every darn time I do something. Right there. A little bugger. Not bad, huh? It's got a little bit of blood on there, but, you know, bada boom. Today is a brand new day, and it feels good. Classic morning wake up, getting cleaned up with a pot of boiled water, shaving in my side mirror of my van, and doing the best I can to smell like, well, normal, not a dirty van dweller. Sleeping in a place that we found on iOverlander. All cleaned up, and I feel good. Nice shirt, nice pants, still my dirty van dweller knees though. I wash my feet. Little spot wash, my friends, goes a long way. Anyway, we bought these new radios. Midland X-Talkers, got them from Cabela's, and this is how me and her are staying connected when she's behind me or I'm in front. And the distance on these are actually quite impressive compared to the other ones we have. Did I talk about this stuff already? I kind of feel like I did. You guys hear that tick? That tick? My exhaust manifolds are leaking, so they tick until it warms up and then it stops. So I'm gonna have to get that fixed before the weather gets cooler. Anyway, we're hitting the trail again here this morning. You hear that? The tick stopped. So I guess what happens on the exhaust manifold is the seal. What's wrong with me here? Is when it heats up, it reseals itself so the air is not coming through, which is what's causing the ticking. At least that's what I understand anyway. Okay. There's a lot more to this Cabot Trail than I experienced last time, let me tell you. We are also off the Cabot Trail at this point. All these little seaside communities are incredibly beautiful, and the amount of free camping out here is pretty damn awesome. Like out there in Meat Cove, man, everywhere, all along the cliff line is little places to camp out at. So we're heading up this road here. What's this area called? Pleasantville? No, maybe not. Wouldn't be a bad place to sit there with a fire at night, enjoying a beer, looking at that view. Holy damn. Wow, it's popping into this spot way worth it. Damn. Little harbor seals. Look how cute they are. Yeah, I see them swimming at the bottom. Something's happening on this trip. I seem to stop at all the little tourist places that sell souvenirs. I feel like I'm on vacation. This doesn't feel like the normal van life travel trip that I've ever done. Normally I come through, I film all the pretty stuff and we bounce out. Now we've been stopping at every little store, little knick-knacky little shop, and artsy-fartsy kind of things. It's been a lot of fun. I don't buy anything at these places, just nice to go snoop around. There was a sign in there that said the Cabot Trail, it was done like the Route 66. Is that the big like road trip one in the States? It's done like that. It was 24 bucks. I don't know if I thought it'd be good at the shop, a little memorabilia for this trip, but at 24 bucks for a sign, no. Having an ability to communicate with her out on the road changes everything. These Midland radios,
Okay, I'm ready.
roger that, are awesome to have. Those are cool. Little bubble rental things. I think something that is highly under discussed in van life is communicating between two different vehicles on your travels. It's not something I ever thought about before until I traveled with Madison and Rayner one day when I was out there back in 2000. That was 2 years ago, whatever year that was. 2019, 2020, something like that. Anyway, they had radios. Let me hide from all this wind. Come on, wind. They had radios in their vehicles, and we went down to a brewery. And they handed me one, and they were talking back and forth. I'm like, wow, did this ever change traveling with somebody? So right after that, I ended up buying that set of cheap radios from Amazon and just kept them with me. And it was fun because if Joseph was ever behind me, I could hand him a radio, or we were out with Joseph, Jeffy, and Emmy. We only had 3 radios, but I had one. I could give 2 of them out. Super useful. The problem with the other ones is as soon as you got a couple cars in front of you, they never really worked. And you have insulation inside of a vehicle, and that caused a little crackle and a problem. And then I picked these ones up from Cabela's. I didn't research it. I just went in there, and for some reason in my head, I'm like, well, buy the most expensive ones. They're probably the better ones. And they've been really, really, really good. I think I paid $175 for those 2 radios, but me and Emmy have had the ability to stay quite a ways apart, not like talking kilometers and miles apart, but quite a ways, like around a few corners apart, and even, having some trees and stuff between us and still having a connectability. So I think this is something that every vanner should always add to their van, even if they're a solo van lifer, because you never know when you bump into a friend, or I pop in behind the trail on you and I don't have a radio. You could pass me one and we could chat the whole time. It's fun because you can radio saying, hey, I'm going to take the next left, or you can get on the radio and say, hey, let's go for a beer, or anything like that. Or if I spot something in front of me on the other person's vehicle, I can radio ahead and say, hey, your tire doesn't look well. But anyway, guys, I think adding radios to your life may be a good idea. But as for right now, I'm going to let you guys go. We're going to go enjoy the rest of this day here together. And I'll see you guys on the next one, all right? Thanks for watching. That's it. Video done. I made a video about these radios.
Awesome. They work great.
Thanks for watching. So if you're going to take something from this video, grab a set of radios. Doesn't matter if they're the cheap $30 ones you find on Amazon, or you find a pair of the ones that I have, whatever it is. Just go find yourself a set of radios. Trust me, it makes travels that much more fun and safe. Oh, wait till you see the next video. See you guys soon.